stand by for action.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Prepare to evacuate.
Let him have it.
The very best from the legendary Jerry Anderson. Super Marionation Spectaculars, digitally remastered as you've never seen them before. With the release of all 39 digitally remastered episodes of cult classic Stingray on video and DVD.
We are about to launch Stingray.
Relive the underwater adventures of the World Aquanaut Security Patrol.
You're gonna say that again.
Or meet them for the very first time.
Wow, this is a real pleasure.
As they battle Titan, evil tyrant of the underwater world.
Anything can happen in the next half hour.
Stingray, all 39 episodes, out to own on video and DVD. Travel through time with Space 1999.
I'll take that chance.
As unmissable today as it's always been.
We're being looked after. We're safe.
Action-packed deep space adventure with the crew of Moonbase Alpha.
Wait a minute. Intercept.
Martin Landau stars as Commander John Kearney.
Yeah, that's me.
With Barbara Bain as the ultra-cool head of medical.
I'm Dr. Russell.
Space 1999, Series 1, only on DVD for the first time ever. Dark, deadly and dangerous. Captain Scarlet is coming soon on video and DVD for the first time ever.
It's great to be back.
Join the colourful cast of World Security Organization Spectrum under the command of Colonel White.
Dismissed.
The fearless Captain Scarlet.
Yes, sir.
And the brave backup of the beautiful Angels.
Girls, to our stations.
As they enter a deadly war of nerves.
Will you take a look at that?
With the Mysterons.
Steady.
It's back.
Captain Scarlet.
And it's better than ever.
SIG, Captain.
Captain Scarlet. Coming soon to video and DVD.
Thunderbirds are go. Get moving, boys.
One of the most popular TV series in the history of television is out now on video and DVD.
Well, I'll be...
Digitally restored using advanced technology, Thunderbirds is back as you've never seen it before.
What are we waiting for?
All your favourite characters.
And his radio Jeffet wants to warn him.
All the amazing Thunderbird crafts.
Proceeding at full speed.
And all the action.
Approaching danger zone.
And intrigue.
Double brains?
The most popular TV series ever.
And that's how it's gonna be. Always.
Thunderbirds.
Any more information for me, Father?
Yes, it's yours to own on video and DVD now.
FAB.
The Mysterons, sworn enemies of Earth, possessing the ability to recreate an exact likeness of an object or person. But first, they must destroy. Leading the fight, one man fate has made indestructible. His name, Captain Scarlet.
Is everything ready?
Yes, sir.
Good. Well, let's take a look. Switch on the monitor. There it is, the Unitron. Magnificent.
It looks just like a conventional tank, sir.
Now, it may look like a conventional tank, but it's the most advanced piece of equipment of its kind ever developed. All right, Captain, start the test run.
Starting Unitron on manual control.
There she goes, the ultimate in tanks. Fast, deadly, and virtually unstoppable. A direct hit from a missile won't even slow her down. Put her through her paces, Captain.
Yes, sir.
to computer control and program it onto the target.
Yes, General. Under computer control. Target selected. Will the Supreme Commander be satisfied?
Satisfied? When he arrives from New York tomorrow and sees a Unitron in action, I'd say he'd be delighted.
This is the voice of the Mysterons. We know you can hear us, Earthmen. We have not forgotten. We will destroy the Supreme Commander of Earth Forces within the next 24 hours. Supreme Commander, you have only 24 more hours to live.
Is nobody safe from these Mysterons?
Your safety is our responsibility, sir. We accept it.
I still don't like it. They seem to strike anyone and anywhere. Well, I'll have to get back to New York right away. They're expecting me at SHEF.
2 of my best men will go with you. Captain Scarlet.
Yes, sir.
Captain Blue.
Sir.
Together with the Angels, you will escort the Supreme Commander to SHEF.
Destiny Angel, immediate launch.
SIG.
Immediate launch, Angels 2 and 3.
SIG.
Request launch clearance.
Spectrum is green. All Angels skyborne, sir.
We're behind schedule, Major.
Well, we made a late start, Colonel.
That's no excuse. The Supreme Commander demands punctuality.
Yes, sir.
And so do I.
Major Brooks to SHEF. Colonel Storm and I are approaching Catskill Tunnel, ETA, New York, 1800 hours.
I'll sure be glad to get through the tunnel into the mountains.
Uh-huh.
It's too darn hot down here. We'll have to wait. The light's against us. Better slow down. Hey, Pete! Stop! What's the matter with you? We'll hit something. What the... sorry I didn't meet you at the airport, sir. I almost didn't make it.
My personal aide, gentlemen. Major Brooks.
Shall we go through processing, sir? The conference is waiting.
Right. Lead the way, Major.
Do you feel all right, Captain Scarlet?
Identification.
Supreme Commander, Earth Forces.
Major Brooks, SHEF.
Captain Scarlet, Spectrum.
Captain Blue, Spectrum.
Security Bank. How do you read them?
I read them magnetic field positive identification. I read them negative weapons, negative health risk, negative nuclear emission. I read them clear.
You are clear to proceed.
Come on.
Gentlemen, the Supreme Commander, Earth Forces.
Now, this conference is a briefing on a new weapon which has recently been developed, the Unitron. We shall follow this up by testing it in the world exercise we're holding in the Sahara Desert. For the past 2.5 years, the scientists and engineers, metallurgists and ballistic experts have worked together on the Unitron project. And from the reports I've received, I consider all the time and effort devoted to the Unitron has now been fully justified. We believe that the Unitron is the ultimate in conventional weapons.
World Commander, we will be avenged.
Well, Captain, the whole thing is almost unbelievable. You mean to tell me that it was Major Brooks himself who exploded?
Yes, sir. The Mysterons have the power of retrometabolism. They can reconstruct a person and use him for their own ends. Major Brooks was a walking booby trap, intent on one thing, your destruction.
Incredible. And if Captain Scarlet hadn't pressed the emergency button?
We would all have been blown to pieces.
How did Scarlet know?
He has a strange sixth sense about the Mysterons.
Uncanny and frightening. I'll be relieved when we reach the command post.
This is Captain Black relaying instructions from the Mysterons on Mars. The first attempt to assassinate the Supreme Commander has failed. Only you can hear this voice, Colonel Storm. You know what you must do.
On our right, sir.
Desert Command to staff car. Request field word.
This is the Supreme Commander's staff car. The field word is Battlemaster.
Proceed.
Welcome to point 783, sir. Don't be so jumpy, Captain. It isn't loaded.
We don't take chances.
It's a Rapido automatic, developed quite recently. I thought the Supreme Commander might...
Not now, Colonel. Let's begin the exercise.
Whenever you're ready, sir.
Right. Go ahead.
Start the exercise. The Unitron is designed for use against mechanized computer-controlled forces, not men.
Well, it looks most impressive.
It certainly does.
They can operate on any terrain and overcome all obstacles. And of course, they're unmanned.
How's it controlled?
By a trained operator, or they can be programmed to seek and destroy a preordained target automatically.
Yes, sir?
Anything to report, Captain Blue?
No, sir. Phase 1 of the exercise, SIG.
Right. Angels 1, 2, and 3 are now patrolling point 783.
Captain Scarlet is standing by.
Right, sir.
I think I'd like to take a closer look at the Unitron. Let's go out onto the observation point.
Sir, I really don't think you should.
Come, Captain. Surely nothing can happen to the Supreme Commander whilst he's under Spectrum's protection.
No, but we shouldn't take unnecessary risks.
This way, sir.
I really must insist.
Captain, don't be so jumpy.
Certainly proving its capabilities. Most satisfactory. Seems to be heading this way. What the blue blazes is happening?
Inside, sir. This is no exercise.
That was close.
This is an emergency. The Unitron is attacking the command post.
Right, Captain. We'll handle this. Lieutenant Green, send in the Angels.
Angels 1, 2, and 3. Spectrum is red.
Engage hostile Unitron at point 783.
SIG.
SIG.
SIG. Let's go.
What's your explanation, Captain? And it better be good.
I can't understand it. The Unitron's out of my control.
What? Explain yourself, man.
Well, someone is programmed for computer control. It won't stop till it destroys its target.
And that seems to be this command post.
The command post won't take this much longer, sir.
Right. Angels 1, 2, and 3 are attacking now.
Look at that. Nothing can stop it.
Those missiles didn't even slow it down.
In different circumstances, I'd be delighted. As it is, I'd only give us about 10 more minutes.
There is nothing I can do, sir. Absolutely nothing.
Well, Captain, it's up to Spectrum now.
Yes, I'll see to it straight away. Thank you. Goodbye.
Captain Scarlet, Spectrum. Pursuit vehicle 428 immediately.
Identification, please. Thank you.
The Unitron is still firing. We can't hold out much longer.
Captain Scarlet will be with you in 6 minutes. Do exactly as he says.
I'm approaching command post.
Point 783 is under severe attack.
From the Unitron. It will not respond to control. Your assignment is to get the Supreme Commander out and away at all costs.
Bring the Supreme Commander out immediately.
SIG, Captain Scarlet. We have a Spectrum pursuit vehicle outside, sir. You must leave right away. I'm making you responsible for the Supreme Commander. Go with him.
Right, Captain. I'll take care of him.
Well, at least it looks like they made it.
It's coming through the wall. This is it.
Wait.
It's changed course. It's going after the SPV.
That can mean only one thing.
What are you getting at?
Whatever it's homing onto is in that SPV. It's only a matter of time before we're hit.
I don't understand. Why did it alter course and come after us? Where's your sixth sense, Earth man? You don't try anything.
You're losing a lot of blood, Captain. I'll get you to a hospital as soon as possible.
Colonel Storm programmed the attack on himself. What kind of a man was that?
Not a man, General. A Mysteron.
Will they go on trying to kill the Supreme Commander?
No, he's safe now. The Mysterons will leave him alone. With them, it's a war of nerves. They'll choose another victim.
Captain Blue, after thanking you for all you've done, I must say this. I think you've acted disgracefully regarding Captain Scarlet. He had 3 bullets in him, and you Spectrum people insisted on waiting 3 hours for your own helicopter. He could have been in a military hospital in 10 minutes.
There are special circumstances, sir.
Special circumstances? That man saved my life, and you have probably sacrificed his.
I agree. It seems to me you need every man you've got against the Mysterons.
Gentlemen, I cannot elaborate, but I will say this. Captain Scarlet will live. He will continue the fight against the Mysterons. Maybe sooner than you think.
Captain Scarlet. Captain Scarlet. Captain Scarlet. Captain Scarlet. Captain Scarlet. Indestructible Captain Scarlet.
The Mysterons, sworn enemies of Earth, possessing the ability to recreate an exact likeness of an object or person. But first, they must destroy. Leading the fight, one man fate has made indestructible. His name, Captain Scarlet.
I'm so looking forward to seeing Monte Carlo. I am very excited myself, even after 5 years. 5 years? It's a long time. Working for Monsieur Verdun, it does not seem so long. Each year there are new fashions, the spring collection, then the summer, then winter. Always there's something new. I'm very lucky to be working for the House of Verdun. Yes, it is tiring being a fashion model, but there is the traveling and the clothes. And the excitement. Ah, yes. Always the excitement. We seem to be swaying around a lot. Yes, usually these trains are so smooth. Are you sure we're quite safe? I don't know. We're going so fast. Too fast. This is not the excitement I like. Something is wrong. The train must be out of control.
A fashion house?
That's what the Mysteron message said.
But why on earth would the Mysterons want to kill the owner of a French fashion house? It doesn't add up.
Maybe Colonel White can tell us when he returns.
Well, it just doesn't make sense to me.
I agree. From the photographs I've seen, Andre Verdun doesn't appear of particular importance to anyone, least of all the Mysterons.
I am so glad to see you. When I heard the train had crashed.
We were very lucky indeed.
If we hadn't decided to fly to Monte Carlo at the last minute, we'd have been on that train.
I can't bear to think of it. Ah, but no, ma chérie. Let's talk of other things. I have lots of fabulous clothes for you to model. Please try and forget. You must look your best for the fashion show.
Don't worry, monsieur. We won't let you down. We know what we must do.
That's because you know nothing about it.
We were judging from his photograph.
Well, I can tell you Andre Verdun is resourceful and tough. In his job, he's got to be.
I'm sorry, sir. We didn't know that the House of Verdun is the cover for the European Area Intelligence Service.
How would you? Verdun's cover so far has been perfect. No one would believe that a man who runs a ladies' dress and fashion business could be a spy.
And Verdun controls operations from Paris?
Right. Without him, the whole of the European network would fold. We've got to give him protection without breaking his cover.
What's the Mysteron interest in all this?
Well, now, that's just it. Verdun reported recently that an agent resembling Captain Black has been working in Europe. He's been on his trail for some time.
Have we any idea how the Mysterons might attack Verdun?
We don't know, of course, but Verdun is holding a fashion show in Monte Carlo next week. If the Mysterons are going to kill him, my guess is that's where they'll try. We must be there in the background.
Well, I can't see any of us being inconspicuous at a fashion show.
Oh, I don't know. Spectrum isn't completely devoid of elegance and charm.
How do I look? Magnifique. Well, this assignment is certainly different.
Yes, it'll be great to get out of uniform for once. Well, we better get up to the control room for the Colonel's briefing.
Where are Destiny and Symphony Angels?
They're on their way, sir. Here they are now.
Wow.
This is an official meeting, not the Folie Bergère.
Sorry, sir.
Well, your covers are arranged. Destiny and Symphony Angels are to be models attached to the House of Verdun. Captain Scarlet is a press relations man, and Captain Blue a photographer. I can't remember an assignment when secrecy mattered so much. Only Verdun will know your true identity.
Welcome to Monte Carlo. How was the journey?
Well, we were scheduled to land in Paris, but it was fog-bound. So we flew direct to Monte Carlo. And we'd better drop our Spectrum code names. I'm Paul Metcalf. This is Adam Svensson.
Monsieur Verdun?
Right. Let's get on to details.
Have the arrangements for our cover been finalized?
It's a big problem. My value to the European Area Intelligence Service is only of use if no one suspects the House of Verdun. Maybe it would be better if I face this Mysteron threat alone.
We have our orders, Monsieur Verdun.
All right. Destiny and Symphony will pass as models, and you, Paul and Adam, will join my public relations staff.
That should give us a chance to stay close.
Right. I'm spending tomorrow on board my cabin cruiser with some of the girls. I suggest you join the party.
Don't worry, Monsieur Verdun. We're not letting you out of our sight.
Look. I've always longed to be a pilot. Do you think you could be one?
I don't think so.
Why not?
I don't think I would have a head for heights.
Monsieur Verdun, can we go for a trip around the bay?
Ah, ma chérie, most certainly. We shall finish our drinks and then go. Yes?
If we are going sailing, I must get something for my hair. Excuse me.
Everything all right, Symphony?
Yes, I think so.
She seemed to be asking a lot of leading questions. You'd better follow her.
SIG.
Symphony, there's something I want to ask you.
What was that?
Would you mind stepping into my cabin for a moment?
Of course.
Can really move. I'll open her up.
What's that smell? Look, smoke. We're on fire.
The fuel! It's the engine room.
Where's the main tank?
In the engine room. It will explode any minute. We must get clear.
Right. Get everyone overboard. I'll take the boat out to sea.
Well, you'd be killed.
Do as I say. Abandon ship.
Jump, everybody! Jump! I can't understand how you came out of it alive.
It's a long story. But there's no doubt in my mind that fire was a deliberate attempt on your life.
It could have been an accident. The main thing is that no one was killed.
I can assure you it was no accident.
If your theory is correct, it means someone on board that ship started the fire.
Yes. A Mr. Ron agent.
Have you any idea who it could be?
I'm afraid not. Our Mr. Ron detector went down with the ship. A replacement's on its way. But we think Gabrielle was near the engine room just before the fire.
You think she might have been taken over by the Mysterons?
She might have been. That's the way the Mysterons work.
Well, we may find out at the press reception tonight.
Don't you think it would be wise to postpone that?
No. The Mysterons may have threatened my life, but my agents report that Captain Black is in Monte Carlo.
And you think he may show up at the reception?
Yes. The trap is ready.
With you as bait?
Possibly. But that's the way it'll have to be. I'll see you tonight.
That's what he said.
Couldn't you talk him out of it?
Not a chance.
Does he realize the danger?
Verdun knows, all right. He also knows he has a job to do.
What's the plan?
Well, I've got an idea. At least we'll be able to keep tabs on him. At the cocktail party before the reception. Could I have some
Monsieur Verdun, you aren't drinking.
Let me get you one. Waiter? Could I have some tobacco? Could I have
Thank you. Santé. Excuse me.
What now?
We wait for the next move. Anything?
No. Destiny's checking on everyone as they arrive. Captain Black isn't here.
Mr. Svensson, could you get me a drink?
Of course. See you.
Enjoying the party, monsieur?
Yes, very interesting.
Gathering any useful material?
Material?
For your article. Which paper are you with now?
The Parisien.
Ah, Paris. The beautiful city.
You know it well.
Yes, I live there. I flew down yesterday.
But...
Ladies and gentlemen, may I welcome you all and thank you for coming to this little reception. I would like to begin by telling you how confident I am that our spring collection will maintain the high standard of design we have set ourselves. Particularly in new fabrics and materials that we have used this year. We hope that the models you are about to see will match the sunshine of Monte Carlo and capture the freshness of spring.
Verdun! I can't see a thing. I don't know.
Get those lights back on.
Will someone switch those lights on?
Where's Verdun?
Through the window. All right, where did you plan to take him?
I don't know what you mean.
You said you flew down from Paris yesterday. The airport was fog-bound. No flights all day. You've lost.
No, Earthman. It is you who have lost. They will get clean away.
Maybe. The game's not over yet. Let's go.
We have a good start. They'll never find us.
Radio the airport and requisition a helicopter.
SIG?
And hurry. The homing trace I slipped into Verdun's drink has a limited range.
We're on our way.
Captain Blue, requisition an SPV and follow as soon as you can.
SIG, Captain Scarlet.
I'm going after them.
We have just taken off. We'll overfly the area and report on Verdun's position. Homing device, SIG.
Right, Symphony. Captain Blue will be following in an SPV. Keep him in the picture.
Good evening, sir. The roulette tables are this way.
We're playing a different game tonight. Captain Blue, Spectrum.
Captain Scarlet, we have a bearing on Verdun. They're on the coast road.
SIG.
Have requisitioned SPD. I'm taking Coast Road.
SIG.
We have visual contact. Captain Scarlet, take the left-hand road at the junction ahead.
SIG.
It's a helicopter. We've been spotted.
How did they pick up our trail? Search Verdun. He must have a homing device on him.
The French police are setting up roadblocks. We've got them trapped.
SIG.
There's a convertible behind, and it's gaining on us.
We need Verdun alive. This should take care of the convertible.
He's crashed.
Good. Now we must lose that helicopter and get to the island.
Captain Scarlet, are you all right?
Yes. Yes, I'm all right. Let's get after them in the SPV.
They're still with us.
They must be homing onto something.
We still have visual contact. They are half a mile ahead of the SPV. You should catch them in 2 minutes.
Can you see anything?
It's a Spectrum pursuit vehicle, and it's closing.
An SPV.
Look, the exit's blocked. We're trapped.
Get rid of Verdun.
All right, Captain Black. The road is completely blocked. Come out of the car with your hands up.
Verdun! Verdun! Are you all right?
I saw it with my own eyes. It vanished. The saloon just vanished into thin air.
The Mysterons have powers we cannot hope to understand. Let's get back to the hotel. Well, Monsieur Verdun, you're safe now. The Mysterons will seek a new victim.
Yes, Captain Scarlet. And thank you. Thank you for everything. Are you sure I can't persuade you to stay on a few days?
We'd like to, but we must get back to Cloud Base.
I understand. Destiny and Symphony, please accept these as a small token of appreciation. For the angels.
Oh, how fabulous! Monsieur!
With the compliments of the House of Verdun.
Captain Scarlet, he's the one who knows the Mysteron game and things they plan. Captain Scarlet, to his Martian foes a dangerous name, a Superman. They crash him and his body may burn. They smash him, but they know he'll return to live again. Captain Scarlet, as the angels are flying wing to wing into the sea, Spectrum is green. Captain Scarlet, though the Mysterons plan to conquer the earth, this indestructible man will show what he's worth. Captain Scarlet, indestructible. Captain Scarlet.
Mysterons, sworn enemies of Earth, possessing the ability to recreate an exact likeness of an object or person. But first, they must destroy. Leading the fight, one man fate has made indestructible. His name, Captain Scarlet.
Right, Jackson, that's fine. Lower the frame. Steady. Right. Take her up.
Taking her up.
You know where to go? On your way.
Mr. Fairfield, someone's been bugging me.
What's that?
Well, the managing director of the company doesn't usually supervise the loading.
I told you before. There's a lot of money involved.
Right. You say these crates contain millions of dollars worth of equipment, and I just drive them out and dump them, miles from anywhere. What gives?
Listen, Jackson, you're paid to drive, so get going.
All right. Sorry I asked. Worth millions? I wonder.
Thinking of looking inside?
No, I was just checking.
Good, Jackson. I like a man who can keep a secret.
Sure. Oh, sure. I can keep my mouth shut.
I know you will, Earthman. This is the voice of the Mysterons. We will continue to take our revenge. You started the shockwave with the attack on our Martian complex. This act of aggression will be avenged. We intend to kill one of the Spectrum Angels. Spectrum Angels, one of you will die.
Well, gentlemen, you've heard the latest Mysteron threat. They intend to try and kill one of the angels.
Yes, Colonel, we've heard.
And with Destiny on vacation in Paris, she's the most likely target.
I think you're right. Lieutenant Green has been trying to contact her without success.
I just called the hotel again, Colonel, but she's still not there.
Well, there's only one thing for it. Captain Scarlet, Captain Blue, I want you to fly to Paris immediately.
Yes, sir.
SIG, Colonel.
Destiny Angel must be escorted back to the comparative safety of Cloud Base.
We'll go to the hotel first.
Right. She may be back.
Wherever she is, we've got to find her before the Mysterons. Destiny? Destiny? No luck. She's not here.
Well, if I know Destiny, she's probably out shopping. Let's go.
Wait. What's this on the table? Café de la Paix.
It's a lead. Let's check it out. Turn right at the next junction.
Très joli. Expensive, but who cares? Now I feel like an angel.
There she is.
I'll call up Cloud Base. The Colonel will be relieved.
I'll get her. Destiny!
Captain Scarlet!
Colonel White, we've located Destiny Angel.
Is she safe?
Yes, she's fine. Captain Scarlet's with her now.
Good. Drive straight to the airport. I want you all back on Cloud Base as soon as possible.
SIG, sir.
The Mysterons have threatened to kill one of the angels.
Kill one of us?
I'm afraid so. Captain Blue and I have orders to escort you back to Cloud Base immediately.
Allons, let's go. Oh, wait. My parfum.
Well, Lieutenant, Destiny Angel is in safe hands.
Yes, sir. The Mysterons will find it difficult to harm her now.
Yes, but they don't make hollow threats. You can be sure somewhere, somehow, an attack is being planned.
Well, Mr. Fairfield, we got here as fast as possible, but it was no use. The fire was out of control.
Thank you, Chief. I'm sure you did everything possible.
Now, the whole warehouse and its contents is a complete write-off. Was there any highly combustible content in the crates?
The crates contained aircraft for the Spectrum organization.
I see.
The design is top secret. No one factory holds a complete set of drawings. My plant is responsible for the manufacture of the engine.
When they've been fitted to the aircraft, I crate them up and leave them in this warehouse. The next company is the last in line. They pick them up for final flight test, spraying, and delivery to Cloud Base.
I understand. Well, one thing's certain. The fire was no accident. There obviously will have to be a full investigation. Hey, they were low enough and fast. What were they?
If I didn't know better, I'd say they were those 3 Angel aircraft destroyed in the fire.
The 3 Angel aircraft and the warehouse were completely destroyed.
There's no doubt?
No possible doubt, Colonel. And what's more, it's been reported the fire was deliberate.
I don't like it, Lieutenant. I have a feeling this is the work of the Mysterons.
We'll be at the airport in about 15 minutes.
SIG, Captain Lou.
Captain Scarlet, is anything wrong?
I don't know. I just have a feeling that we're in danger. Did anything unusual happen in Paris?
No, nothing. I did a little shopping, visited friends.
There's something. Some danger. And it's very near. Stop the car.
What?
I can't explain, Captain. Just stop the car. Get out of the car and take cover.
I don't understand.
Don't argue. Just do as I say.
Look! Angels! The girls have come to escort us.
Get down.
What are they doing?
They're Mysteron's destiny, and they're carrying out their threat. I'll tell Cloud Base.
Thank you, Captain Scarlet. I understand the situation. The Mysterons have taken over 3 Angel aircraft, and these are now flying booby traps. Lieutenant.
Yes, sir?
Launch all Angels.
But, Colonel, the Mysteron threat.
Get them skyborne, Lieutenant.
Angel 1, immediate launch.
SIG.
Angels 2 and 3, immediate launch.
Spectrum is green.
This is an operational alert. Steer interceptor course 027 magnetic. Seek target and destroy. Repeat, seek and destroy.
Right, Lieutenant.
Keep under cover.
Colonel White, the Mysteron jets are still overflying the area.
Sit tight, Captain. The Spectrum Angels are on their way.
At our present speed, we should be at the grid reference in 4 minutes.
SIG, Melody.
I'll talk to them, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
This is Colonel White. You are about to engage 3 aircraft identical in every detail to your own.
They have already made one unsuccessful attempt to kill Destiny.
I know that you would rather meet them in straight combat than wait on Cloud Base for an attack. I have absolute faith in your ability and ultimate victory.
Thank you, Colonel White.
They're coming round for another sweep.
That was just a rangefinder. Next time round, they'll blow us to pieces. Here they come. Looks like this is it.
No, look. This is Angel Leader. Destiny, Captain Blue, and Captain Scarlet are near the wrecked Spectrum Saloon. The Mysteron jets must not be allowed to attack them.
SIG, Melody.
Let's hope they can hold them off.
Bonne chance, mes enfants.
Here they come. Keep your heads down.
You don't lose me that easy.
Down, 2 to go.
Oh, I'd give anything to be up there with them. I feel so helpless, just sitting here.
Just let me get you in these little old sights.
Bandit on your tail, Melody.
SIG, Rhapsody. It's not polite to creep up behind a lady.
I have been hit. I am going to eject.
Here comes another one.
Heading straight for us.
at 5 o'clock. SIG, Harmony. Oh, no, you don't.
Look out! Are you all right, Destiny?
Yes, I'm all right. One to go. They're diving too fast. They're not going to pull out. Only Melody could have pulled out of that dive. She's a great pilot.
You're all great pilots. That's what saved us.
Melody Angel, what's the situation?
Operation complete, Colonel. All Mysteron jets destroyed. One Angel aircraft lost, but Harmony ejected safely.
SIG, Melody.
Ah, well, let's get going. It's a long walk to Cloud Base.
Captain Scarlet. Captain Scarlet. Captain Scarlet. Captain Scarlet. Captain Scarlet. Captain Scarlet. Indestructible Captain Scarlet.
The Mysterons, sworn enemies of Earth, possessing the ability to recreate an exact likeness of an object or person. But first, they must destroy. Leading the fight, one man fate has made indestructible. His name, Captain Scarlet.
So far, so good.
Right.
Well, this is as far as our exercise takes us.
I'll report to base.
Hovercraft 8 to base. Hovercraft 8 to base.
This is Base Koala. Major Stone here.
We have completed the exercise, Major. Nothing to report. Returning to base. We're losing control.
Activate boost.
It's no good. It won't clear.
We're overheating. The whole thing's going to blow. Hovercraft 8 to base. We're in trouble.
Losing control and overheating.
Give me your instrumentation readings.
Oil pressure 10. Come on, Joe. There's no time. It's going to blow any second.
Hovercraft 8. Hovercraft 8.
This is the voice of the Mysterons. We know that you can hear us, Earthmen. The Spectrum organization will be torn apart from within. The traitor among you will create havoc and destroy morale.
This is Colonel White to all members of Spectrum Cloud Base. The Mysterons tell us that there is a traitor somewhere in the organization. We must not allow this to create suspicion among ourselves, or to lower morale. Our entire operation relies to a great extent on mutual trust. Daily, we place our lives in each other's hands. We must not allow this trust to be broken. That is all. Thank you. Lieutenant Green?
Yes, Colonel White?
I'm going down to see Captain Blue and Captain Scarlet. Where are they?
In the lounge, sir.
Right.
Do you think there's a traitor in Spectrum?
Well, a lot of strange things have been happening recently. There may well be.
I'd like to get my hands on him.
Well, Colonel White.
It's all right, gentlemen. Please don't get up. I'm glad I found you alone. I wanted to have a confidential talk.
Yes, Colonel.
As senior members of Spectrum, I can tell you I'm worried.
About the alleged traitor, Colonel?
Yes, Captain Blue. At least one branch of Spectrum has good reason to believe he exists. Koala Base, Australia.
Sabotage, Major Stone. That's the only explanation.
Ours was the third hovercraft to go out of control and explode in 6 days. We were lucky to come out of it alive.
I hate to say this, but I feel I must agree with you. Someone on this base seems to be determined to destroy it. I have decided to suspend all patrols until further notice. That is all.
Yes, Major.
Yes, sir. I'd like a word with you in private, Johnson.
Yes, Major.
Now we're alone. As senior cadet, tell me, who was at the controls just before the explosion?
Macon was.
Could he have sabotaged the hovercraft himself?
It's possible, but...
But you don't think he'd do it?
No.
I asked you to give me readings over the radio, remember?
Yes, but the whole thing was about to go up. We only just got clear in time.
Or maybe he just didn't want me to discover the cause of the overheating. This is a very special assignment. As cadet leader, I want you to report to me personally.
All right, sir. I'll do that.
This will be your final briefing before you leave for Koala Base.
What'll be our cover, Colonel?
Major Stone, the base commander, has not requested outside help. You will be there ostensibly to give a series of lectures to the new recruits.
But our real job is to establish whether sabotage has occurred?
Exactly. And I can't overemphasize how important this assignment is. A Mysteron can be found without detector, but a traitor is an ordinary man. He could be the man at your side. Much more deadly.
We'll find him, Colonel. We've got to.
The Angels will patrol outside the base perimeter, beyond the radar, but near enough to come to your assistance, fast, if they're needed.
SIG, Colonel. We'll leave at once.
Angel 1, immediate launch.
SIG.
Angels 2 and 3, prepare for launch. Angels 2 and 3, immediate launch.
Request launch clearance.
Spectrum is green.
Welcome to Koala Base, gentlemen.
Thank you, Major.
The recruits are looking forward to your lectures.
We're always glad to help in any way we can.
In any way, Major.
And what exactly do you mean by that?
We've heard you've had a little trouble at the base recently.
Nothing to worry about. Nothing we can't handle ourselves. Shall we get over to the lecture room, gentlemen?
Of course, Major.
I'm sure you'd like me to thank Captain Scarlet on your behalf for that most interesting lecture. Now, if there are any questions, the captains tell me that they will do their best to answer.
Captain Scarlet, we've all heard about your incredible exploits and amazing recoveries. But could you tell us what actually happened at the London car view?
I'm afraid the whole episode is a complete blank. I'm sure Captain Blue will tell you about it.
Of course. Well, let's see. Captain Scarlet was in the hands of the Mysterons. He had hijacked the world president, but his only escape route took him to the London car view. All this time I was trying to clear my racing brain, trying to make sense out of this frightening, inexplicable situation. Spectrum Helicopter A42, what is your position?
I'm already heading for London car view. We'll rendezvous in 1 minute.
had lived and worked with Captain Scarlet. He was a friend as well as a fellow officer in Spectrum, but other forces now held him in their power.
Captain Scarlet, this is Captain Black relaying instructions from the Mysterons. We have taken over helicopter A42. It will pick you and the President up from the Sky Park. I will again remind you, we must have the world President alive.
Captain Scarlet is leaving his car. He has the President at gunpoint. And they are climbing out on the girder structure at the side of the Sky Park.
SIG. Spectrum Helicopter A42. You know the situation. As soon as you arrive, your first target is Captain Scarlet. And make sure you shoot accurately. He's right next to the President. I would have trusted Captain Scarlet with my life. And here I was, facing him as an enemy, intent on his destruction. Destiny Angel, helicopter A42 is firing at me. Must now be considered as hostile.
SIG.
Destiny Angel, come in for attack. Repeat, come in for attack.
SIG.
Once more, I was confused. Why was the Spectrum helicopter firing at me? Then I began to realize the terrible powers of the Mysterons and knew there was no turning back. I was fighting for my life. Okay, Captain, you don't stand a chance. President was shaken, but basically unhurt. The Mysterons had failed.
And Captain Scarlet?
Well, as you can see, he made an amazing recovery.
But he was under the control of the Mysterons.
For those few hours, yes, he was.
Gentlemen, our guests must be tired. I suggest we let them get some rest.
Come to bed, Phil. We've got a heavy schedule tomorrow.
Just a minute. Listen. Captain Scarlet would have access to all sections of Spectrum, including the plant where the hovercraft were made.
What are you driving at?
Just thinking. Trying to work something out.
Get to bed.
I need some air. I think I'll take a walk.
Adam! Wake up! The place is on fire! We've got to get out of here!
I'm glad to see you gentlemen are none the worse for your ordeal.
Another few minutes and we would have been overcome by the smoke.
If Captain Scarlet hadn't managed to wake up.
I'll order a complete investigation, of course. But it looks like sabotage.
What do you intend to do about it, Major?
If we have a traitor, I intend to bring him into the open. I've decided to resume the hovercraft exercises.
If you've no objection, Major, we'd like to go along.
Hovercraft number 4 will leave in 15 minutes. Captain Scarlet and Captain Blue will be joining it.
So, the famous Captain Scarlet is coming with us.
What have you got against Captain Scarlet? Remember, he was nearly killed in the fire last night.
You're forgetting he's indestructible. Let's assume for a moment he's still in the hands of the Mysterons. Wouldn't something like last night's fire throw us all off the scent?
Well, let's hope spontaneous combustion doesn't break out in here.
Do you think it could have been an accident?
It's possible, but in the present circumstances, unlikely.
Any ideas who could have started the fire?
The field's wide open. Could have been practically anyone on the base. What do you think?
Well, just a suspicion in the back of my mind.
Who?
The Major.
Major Stone?
Yes. He's in the best position to sabotage this base. And why restart the hovercraft patrols? It's asking for trouble. Unless he's looking for trouble.
Well, maybe. We'll soon find out.
And you say Macon suspects Captain Scarlet?
Yes, sir. He was trying to convince me he is the traitor.
Out of the question. Captain Scarlet has proved his loyalty time and time again.
I know. Maybe Macon was just trying to distract attention from himself. And he could be the one who started that fire. He went for a walk late last night. I started to follow him, but lost him.
Well, he could be our man. But we've got to have proof. He could make his play on the next patrol.
Don't worry. I'll watch his every move. Hovercraft 4 to base. Proceeding on course 124 magnetic. Speed 20 knots.
SIG.
What route will we follow?
Are you worried, Captain Scarlet?
Not unduly. I'd just like to know where we're heading.
We'll make a normal exercise sweep.
What's the outside temperature?
120 degrees.
It's pretty high.
About average for this time of year.
There's the wreck of Hovercraft 2.
Did the men inside get clear?
No, Captain Scarlet. They were both killed.
Hovercraft 4 to Koala Base.
Loud and clear, Hovercraft 4.
Have completed exercise. Nothing to report. Returning to base.
Understood. Well, if anything's going to happen, now's the time.
We're losing control. Activate boost.
It's no good.
We're overheating. The whole craft will explode, just like last time.
Not exactly the same. This time the traitor is with us. Isn't he, Captain Scarlet?
Macon, put that gun away.
No. Either he tells us how this hovercraft has been sabotaged, or we'll all go up with it.
It's him. He's trying to kill us all. He was the one who started the fire.
Shut up. Well, Captain Scarlet?
Wait a minute. You're jumping to conclusions. I might be the traitor, or anyone on the base.
You're trying to confuse me.
It'll explode any second. We've got to get out of here.
Okay, Captain Scarlet. I've got the gun.
Right. Now, instead of blaming each other, let's try and find out what's wrong. Captain Blue, take these two to the escape hatch and get clear. I'll get the instrument recorder.
SIG.
Right.
Jump. Everyone all right?
I'm fine, Captain Blue, but I think Macon has broken his ankle.
It'll be all right. Did Captain Scarlet get clear?
Not yet. And time's running out.
Well, gentlemen, we have seen how the Mysterons play on the weaknesses of men. There's our traitor.
One tiny valve from the hovercraft hydraulic system caused all the trouble.
Yes, Major. The instrument recorder Captain Scarlet took from the hovercraft enabled us to trace the fault.
Well, it's a relief to know that there are no traitors in Spectrum.
We've had a metallurgical examination carried out on the valve. And in some strange way, its molecular structure was affected.
How do the scientists explain that, sir?
They can't. We can only assume it is the work of the Mysterons.
And the fire in our bedroom at the base?
That is something to which we shall never know the answer. Well, the Mysterons have shown another side of their extraordinary powers.
Yes, Colonel. All we can do is remain vigilant.
Captain Scarlet, he's the one who knows the Mysteron game and things they plan. Captain Scarlet, to his Martian foes, a dangerous name, a Superman. They crash him and his body may burn. They smash him, but they know he'll return to live again. Captain Scarlet, as the angels are flying wing to wing into the sea.